Welcome everyone. Human body systems are groups of organs and tissues that work together to perform important jobs for the body. Some organs may be part of more than one body system, if they serve more than one function. All body systems are necessary for life to be sustained. Today I am gonna show you top 10 interesting facts about human body. And this is part 4. Before this 3 part of this topic had released. Please watch these. You can watch it through iCard, end screen and also link in description below. Before starting, make sure that you have subscribed this channel, because we publish scientific videos regularly. And also press the bell icon so you will be notified about this channel. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like and you can drop your opinion in comment section below. Let's start. Number 1. While awake, your brain produces enough electricity to light a light bulb. Your brain contains about 100 billion microscopic cells called neurons, so many it would take you over 3,000 years to count them all. Whenever you dream, laugh, think, see, or move, it's because tiny chemical and electrical signals are racing between these neurons along billions of tiny neuron highways. Believe it or not, the activity in your brain never stops. Countless messages zip around inside it every second like a supercharged pinball machine. Your neurons create and send more messages than all the phones in the entire world. And while a single neuron generates only a tiny amount of electricity, all your neurons together can generate enough electricity to power a low wattage bulb. Number 2. In camera terms, the human eye is about 576 megapixels. In order to create a screen with a picture so sharp and clear that you can't distinguish the individual pixels, you would have to pack 576 million pixels into an area the size of your field of view. To get to his number, Dr. Clark assumed optimal visual acuity across the field of view, that is, it assumes that your eyes are moving around the scene before you. But in a single snapshot-length glance, the resolution drops to a fraction of that, around 5 to 15 megapixels. That's because your eyes have a lot of flaws that wouldn't be acceptable in a camera. You only see high resolution in a very small area in the center of your vision, called the fovea. You have a blind spot where your optic nerve meets up with your retina. You move your eyes around a scene not only to take in more information, but to correct for these imperfections in your visual system. Number 3. You carry, on average, about 4 pounds of bacteria around in your body. Instead, the ratio looks to be about 1.3 to 1, with the average human playing host to around 100 trillion microbes, give or take. The research found that for a man between 20 and 30 years old, with a weight of about 70 kilograms, 154 pounds, and a height of 170 centimeters, about 5'7", they call him the reference man, there would be about 39 trillion bacterial cells living among 30 trillion human cells. Number 4. The average person forgets 90% of their dreams. There still isn't a definitive answer as to why we forget what it is we dream about at night, though there are plenty of hypotheses. One of these is that we tend to filter out information that isn't important or doesn't grab our attention. This would mean that we tend to forget about our dreams because our unconsciousness registers them as irrelevant. Another hypothesis was the focus of a 2013 study. The aim of this study was to show that there is an existing neurological difference between those who can recall most of their dreams and those who fail in doing so. Researchers used different levels and frequencies of sound, along with occasional and random first names, to encourage both excitability and wakefulness in the patients while they were sleeping. What they then found is that participants who were awake more often in the night had a high percentage of dream recall. They also found that those participants who had already displayed a strong ability to recall their dreams were able to more deeply process the first names they heard while awake, though no difference existed between the different sleepers once they were in REM sleep. Number 5. 50% of your hand strength comes from your pinky finger. One of the best badminton players in Quebec is also a math major, PhD, And he has some interesting theory that the middle finger generates a value of 8 power towards a swing, the ring finger generates 32 power, and the pinky generates 64. I can't remember exactly his reasoning behind it, but I just remember those values for each finger. And it's reasonably true in the sport. You can do a full court clear with just 3 fingers, you exclude the middle and ring fingers. It won't be as clean or crisp a shot, because you use the 2 fingers for a bit more power, stability. Number 6. Men's testicles hang below their bodies because sperm dies at body temperature. Sperm are finely crafted little baby-making machines. They require a precise environment, 4 degrees cooler than body temperature. For this reason, testicles were fitted with a muscle called the cremaster muscle, which contracts to pull the testicles close to the body when they get too cold and relaxes to let them hang lower when it gets warm. If sperm are exposed to elevated temperatures, they begin to die. This will show up on a semen analysis as reduced motility. If the exposure to heat is prolonged, it can affect sperm production processes, causing the body to produce fewer sperm, many of which may be abnormally shaped. On a semen analysis, this will show up as reduced sperm count and abnormal morphology, often accompanied by reduced motility. Number 7. Lesbians orgasm more than straight women. It's all very surprising, but women who have sex with women seem to be enjoying themselves more than women who have sex with men. A 2014 study by the Kinsey Institute found some interesting facts about lesbian sex, including that heterosexual women orgasm 62% of the time, whereas lesbians orgasm a whopping 75% of the time. Although the Kinsey Institute already made this clear, Otto Stradel confirmed it with their own survey. According to their respondents, 77.8% of lesbian women have orgasm during sex, 36.8% orgasm at least once during sex, 20.6% orgasm multiple times, and 20.4% orgasm almost every time. Only a fraction, at 4.4%, never orgasm during sex. Number 8. You might feel like you got a workout, but sex only burns about 3.6 calories a minute. Having sex burns 144 plus calories per half hour. Most probably you knew sex was a workout, but who knew that a half-hour romp in the hay with your sex partner could burn off the chocolate you nibbled on after dinner? The key for high-calorie burning sex is making it hot and making it last, say experts. You can also add a little moaning and sighing, says Kinsbuck, which can help you burn an extra 18 to 30 calories. And try a position change for a better workout. If you are on top, try moving your hips like a belly dancer. This feels great and will give you a workout, she adds. Also try a position where you squat on top of him and then bounce up and down. This is a great workout for your thighs and butt, and it can burn up to 207 calories in 30 minutes. Perhaps the best way to maximize calorie burning during sex is to make sure you orgasm. Experts estimate that women who orgasm during sex burn more calories during lovemaking than those who don't. Number 9. Humans can't digest grass. Despite health fanatics claiming wheatgrass aids digestion, humans would actually need several more stomachs to digest it, like cows have. There are 2 main problems with the grass diet. The first is that human stomachs have difficulty digesting raw leaves and grasses. Animals such as cows, on the other hand, have a specialized stomach with 4 chambers to aid in the digestion of grass, a process called rumination. Aside from the digestion issues, a second problem with grass as a food source is the mastication. Your dentist would not be pleased. Grass contains a lot of silica, an abrasive which quickly wears down teeth. Grazing animals have teeth that are adapted to continually grow, replacing the worn tooth surfaces quickly. Number 10. Female breast and buttocks is larger and softer. Female breast and buttocks contains huge amount of fat. After adolescence, a female body starts to deposit fat in their breast and buttocks. So that female's breast and buttocks is larger and also softer. On the other hand, a male body starts to deposit fat in their belly. So that males have larger belly while females have larger breast and buttocks. In female body, estrogens and progesterone is very important sex hormone. They works for increasing the size of breast and endometrium. And it also stores fat in waist and buttocks. So, to summarize, female breasts and female buttocks are soft and large because they have a lot of adipose tissue, which generally feels soft and squishy, and also increase its size, due to the large compartments in each cell for storing fats and other nutrients. This is the 10 interesting fact about human. How's that? You can comment down below. And also leave a like. And also be sure to subscribe for more interesting fact video in future. Goodbye. See you next time.
Let us be scientific and I am Saiful.